All right. Let's go ahead and get this video all out the way. Why don't we? Dolphins lost this season. It seemed like this season over. Now I know two were talking about something. Yeah, we won 7 after going 1-7 to start the season. We did. This don't feel like that though. It feels like the season's over. Okay, we had our chances to win this game. Tua is by far the best quarterback of all the quarterbacks that we've had since Marino. The way he can change the fortunes of an offense, we have not seen since Marino. All right. Problem is, he's injury prone or prone to being injured. Okay, that's the problem. Yes, he has his limitations, like that deep ball to Tyreek Hill that he couldn't put enough on. But when he's in there, we scoring. Now I understand. Some of y'all are like, well, what happened to Buffalo? Yeah, he threw 3 picks in that game, and then he got concussed. First game, he scored 20 points. Second game, he got up out of there. Third game that he's in, 27 points. You know how many points we scored without Tua? It's ridiculous, right? So now with Tua, we put up 27 points. And guess what? The defense said, hold my beer. I got to go lose us this game. Now, it's not all on the defense, right? That stupid safety, that messed us up big time. Okay? That was horrible. And then McDaniel not going for 2 when they scored a touchdown, that was idiotic. What's the point of being up 9 points when you could be up 10 or just up 8? What's the point? What is the point? That made 0 sense to me whatsoever. Absolutely nonsensical for you to not go for 2 there. Made no sense. What is the point? Because right there, they'd be going to tie the game and take it in overtime if they didn't score a touchdown, because that changes them from needing a field goal to trying to score a touchdown. And then if they don't get the touchdown, then take the field goal, right? Or now it's a whole different type of ball game. We didn't do that. We weren't forward thinking enough. So we decided we're going to go for 1 point instead of going for 2. Yeah, it would have left the game at an 8-point game. And that's cool. But what's 9 points? Right? When you could go for 10 points and make it a 2-score game. We're not thinking. All right? We're not thinking. So, blank stare for Mike McDaniel again. Now I know some people, they're going to say, why blank stare Mike McDaniel? Because he actually called a decent game. He did. He called a pretty good game this game. Everything was flowing. The offense was moving up and down the field. Tua made some real good plays. Not many boneheaded plays by Tua today, actually. Like those close calls. He didn't really have a close. He had one where the linebacker, kind of got his hands on the ball. He could have layered that a little better to Waddle. But he did his thing. Tua, I have no problem with. Matter of fact, round of applause for Tua coming back and sliding his behind after getting the first down. Do it with me now. This is all of us, all right? Because Tua sliding, that was the best thing I've seen all day. All right? This game sucks that we lost, but Tua stayed healthy through it, and the man slid and still got the first down. That's improvement. All right? That is improvement if we ever seen it before. All right, now, Tua, okay. Run game, okay. Offensive line, okay. Wide receivers and tight ends, Jonnu dropping passes, Waddle dropping passes, both of y'all blank stare. Not only did John drop a pass, the deep wheel route that Tua threw to him that he tried to catch with one hand was not inaccurate. If you look at the route, now I used to be a wide receiver, so I really look at this type of stuff when a wide receiver slows down on his route. He slows down towards the top of his route and then starts to pick up speed. If he stayed consistent with his speed, the ball would have been in the breadbasket. Yes, would it have been close to the sideline where he would have to tap his feet in? Yes, for sure, 100%. But the pass was on the money. He drops it. Waddle. We scored a touchdown on that drive. But come on, man. You got an in-breaker. Ball is on you on the money, and you dropped it. All right, you just flat out dropped it. Unacceptable, bro. Absolutely unacceptable. We can't have those type of plays. So what if we didn't score a touchdown there? What if that was a field goal there? Right now, it's not a guarantee that we score a touchdown on that drive, but it puts us a lot closer, and we're knocking on the door for a score. All right, thank God we scored anyway. Mostert, all right, gotta give you a props, brother. Not a lot of yards on the day. A-Chan did the heavy lifting. Touchdowns though, you did that. Round of applause. A-Chan, big round of applause. Love what I seen from him. Offensive line. Round of applause. Ran the ball well. And when it came time to protect Tua, y'all did that. The only gripe we have is with Aaron Brewer over-snapping that ball. That ball coming out way too hot and off center to where Tua couldn't catch it, and he had to back that ball out. That's why I knew Tua didn't have no concussion this game, because he knew to back the ball out the back of the end zone, so it's 2 instead of 7 or 6, and then a field goal or an extra point. But I'm like, okay, Tua, he's in his right frame of mind. Ain't no concussions going on because he knew to do that. But anyway, Brewer, come on, brother. I ain't gonna give you no blame there because the rest of the game was flawless on your end. Not the rest of the game. We had 2 issues. There. We had one actual fumble from Tua getting his hand hit. Then we had a fumble snap, and then we had snap over the head. Almost a blank stare. All right, but I'm gonna rust. Right, that's what I'm gonna attribute it to, because they haven't snapped with each other in a while. Next game against the Bills. You do that crap? Okay. All right. I already gave Mike McDaniel his blank stare. We just talked about the offense. I know some of y'all are like, defense. Trust me, it's coming. It's coming right now. All right? We have talked about the defense this whole year. The defense has actually been playing pretty decent, but the offense couldn't put up the points. So we was blaming everything on the offense. Like, dang, if Tua was in there, maybe we could have won this and that game. Because the defense is playing well, so on and so forth. We get over to this game, we should be able to beat these boys because if we could put up such and such points, then our defense is going to take care of the rest. Cool. We get in the game. We up 20-10. Dang, this game looks like it's about over because defense don't really be letting up points like that. We let up the safety, 12-20. Then we go up. We score, right? We up 27-18. What happens? Or 27-19, or whatever it was. Okay. 28-19, sorry. We up 28-19. What happens? 27-19, sorry. I think it was 27-19. Whatever it was, we was up. We go let up a doggone score again. It was 27-19. We go let up a score again to make it 25-27. It's like, my numbers is off. Anyway, whatever, forget the score, right? It ain't even about the score. We let up a score to put them over 20 doggone points, something we haven't allowed the last few weeks. It was our offense that was making us lose, not our defense. Our defense was doing well. Our defense finally has a chance to prove all that right. They proved it wrong. They couldn't stop a nosebleed in the second half. All types of third downs was getting got. All right? And you know who the culprit was? The person that ain't supposed to be the culprit. Yeah, David Long was trash today. His blank stare is coming right now. Trash. But you know what? He wasn't the main one. In my opinion, there was somebody a little more egregious than him on defense. Because we don't expect him to be that. But he was got by a rookie today. His name is Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, he made a couple plays. He did. He was around the football sometimes in the backfield. But even when he was around the football sometimes in the backfield, he wasn't making the play, was he? He had Kyler Murray dead to rights twice. All right? And I always say this to my family when we're talking. When you're rushing at a quarterback that can run, you don't go at his inside shoulder. You go at his outside shoulder because you want him to keep going that way. You do not want him to flip field and go back outside of you. If you go to his inside shoulder, it allows him to turn, pivot, and run out to his dominant hand side. No. You don't want to do that. You want to stay on his outside shoulder so that he can keep running away so that he can throw across his body if he's going to make a pass. Jalen Ramsey knows better, didn't do better twice. All right? And that allows you to sometimes, if you can break down right, it allows you to put him in a run mode where he has to try to get past you. And it's going to be tough to get past you if you break down right. You can grab an ankle and you can wait for the rest of everybody else to come and clean the play. You didn't even try to do that. You tried to go get him, you missed him, touchdown. Okay, cool. Jalen Ramsey gave up a touchdown on a blitz. It ain't his normal thing. Then he gives up a touchdown when he's guarding a receiver. A rookie at that. Touchdown. All right, cool. That's one time. And then you go give up a big third down on top of that to the same rookie in Marvin Harrison Jr. Now, I understand it's Marvin Harrison Jr., right? I get it. He was number one wide receiver to go out of the draft. And he's a beast of a wide receiver at that. He cooked Jalen Ramsey today. He should feel real good about himself that he cooked the top corner in the league. He cooked him. He should feel real good about himself. McBride gave it to whoever he wanted to give it to. All right, you come get it, you come get it, you come get it. David Long being the main culprit, which is why he got his blank stare. Jalen Ramsey, here's yours. You thought I forgot about your blank stare? I ain't forget. All right. Who else on defense deserves a doggone blank stare? Forgot. Weaver, blank stare for you. Now I know some of y'all gonna be looking like, dude, blank stare for Weaver. What did he do? What did Weaver not do? I'm gonna tell you what he didn't do. Forget what he did. What he didn't do is get this team to get some doggone stops in the second half. That's what he didn't do. So because of that, blank stare for him. Do better. Get your team to play better. Because this is ridiculous. We had no reason to lose this game for real. We had this one. We should have had this one. All right, now, guess what? 2-5? 2-6? We looking at 2-6. Because Buffalo, at their house, we ain't getting that one. I'm not picking us to win from now. I'm not picking us to win that game. Why would I? Why should I? All right, we'll be happy if Tua get out that game. For real. Healthy. We'll be happy about that. That's a win. You know what's a win? That's a win. All right, we won next week if Tua doesn't go out on the stretcher. And he goes out on his 2 feet remembering the game. If that happens, we won next week. Matter of fact, I promise you, if Tua, we lose the game, we're going to lose. Foregone conclusion. If we lose the game and Tua makes it out for the rest of the year, we will be 2-6. But I'm going to call it 2-5 and take that moral victory. I'm not going to put it in the win column, but it'll be like a floating W on the side. So I will disregard that game. And if we end up the rest of the year and we win all the rest of our games, then let's say we are 12-5, or 11-5, right? When we're supposed to be 11-6, I will say 11-5 rather than 11-6, because I'm not counting that L that we got versus Buffalo if Tua can stay healthy. That's how I feel about that game. I promise you. That is how I feel about that game there. We're going to lose anyway, but I'm not going to count it if Tua can make it out, because against the Bills, for whatever reason, that man cannot stay healthy to save his doggone life, and our defense is not who we thought they could be, right? They're not. Now, Steeler was out. Holland left with an injury again. So maybe that had something to do with it, communication-wise. Doesn't matter to me. Plays were there to be made. Marcus May, you have Kyler Murray between you and the sticks. He shakes you and gets right by you. And I understand. Well, you try to guard Kyler Murray. Well, I don't get paid millions of dollars. Because if I did, I guarantee you what? I would be out there trying to stop Kyler Murray too. All right? But I'm not getting paid millions of dollars like you are, Marcus May. So make the play. Make the play. It's right there to be made. I don't know how many times David Long's in the backfield couldn't make a play. He deserves to be benched, matter of fact. That was just straight trash on his part. Horrible. And then our doggone stupid kicker, right? He didn't miss no kicks today. But the fact that this other dude could go make a 57-yard kick easy, and then we struggling to see if he could actually make this 53, we clenching our butt cheeks, he deserves a blank stare. I ain't gonna give him one. But the fact I had to clench my doggone butt cheeks for no reason, because I'm worried about if he could make this 53-yard field goal and see if we could go for it instead on 4-for-4, you deserve a blank stare. I'm not gonna give it to you though. All right? I'm gonna reserve it, because it's gonna come time you're gonna need that blank stare. And I want to make sure it's fresh. So I'm gonna leave it over here on the side for you. Anyway, this game, as you can see, got me irritated, frustrated, all of that. All right, because I know now that the season's over. All right, we are 2-5, and we on a dive. All right, it's downhill from here, because we have Bills, then Rams on Monday Night Football. And anyway, I'll holler at y'all in the next week. Y'all already know what it is. Fans up till we die. I still love my team now. I'm roasting them, but this is therapy for me at this point. It allows me to get off my chest so I can move on. I'm going back to watching some doggone football. I'm out.